We're going live. And we're live. Hello, welcome back. Step on into the show. Good to see you. My name is Jeremy Nose. It's not actually Jeremy Nose. My name is Jeremy Hone, but you probably know me as Jeremy Nose. And this is the beginning of the video where I vamp for time. Thank you for watching the replay and give a breath for folks to jump in because we have yet another box break. And even just saying box break gets me so excited. So today's special guest is Dom, the empty elephant. He's going to be joining us here in a second. He's going to be breaking 10 Uno boxes. So if you're not familiar with the set, the big hit is the Gary B, but there's 17 different characters to collect here. And each box has one insert card. So I'm going to bring in Dom, tweet out the space, and we'll get into it. Here we go. Hey, bud.
Tweet out the space. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm
Awesome.
thrilled. I'm thrilled. We're just throwing it together.
Yeah. Last minute. I'm so sorry.
No. I love it. I mean, I needed a minute to like finish my morning, but we're here. And what happens next? You're heading off to what?
So tomorrow I am actually going to the Cool Kicks thing down in LA.
Right.
And I first had signed up just for the free. I've never met Gary V. I didn't go to VCon. I didn't do any of that stuff. So this will be a first time for me. So I reached out to a couple of people about getting the early access. And I actually got it. And it was Mr. Johnny Norte. He hooked me up.
Johnny's the best.
He and I have been chatting quite a bit ever since Sal's space, like when Sal started the Johnny Norte Bully Lesh Tuesdays.
Yes.
Because he's in real estate and I'm in construction, opposite sides of the states. But
really,
we've been chatting a little bit in the DMs, and he hooked me up. So shout out to Jeremy, or not Jeremy's. Shout out to Jeremy, of course, but shout out to Johnny as well.
Shout out to Johnny. Very cool.
Anyways, this is my daughter, Bailey.
Yeah, hey, Bailey.
Bailey would be 13 years old. I'm trying to onboard. God, sorry. She's been 13. She just turned 14.
Even I knew that.
It was her birthday. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you're trying to get her into VeeFriends?
I'm trying. Yeah. And I think the Uno cards are going to help because she loves playing card games.
Okay, cool. What else do you like, Bailey?
Roblox.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Roblox.
I haven't played Roblox, but I've watched some streamers play it.
Yeah, she loves playing. She loves watching streamers play. And then she, in summer camp, she's been getting into pickleball.
Oh.
And so we just got.
Are you going to be there in August for the next one in Newport Beach?
I'm securing tickets with that too through another VeeFriend, Ross Brown. Shout out to Ross and his dad.
Shout out to Ross.
Yeah, so they're. I think we're gonna go, me, her, and then her younger sister Brooklyn, my other daughter.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I actually have. I might have 2 by then, but I have 3 clowns that I'm not using. I should give them away to our token holders. We should do that. You're a token holder, so that's easy.
Yeah. Well, Ross and his dad actually have 12.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Ross and his dad have been going hard.
Yeah, well, he said it's mostly his dad.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, Justin? Hey, Train. Cool, man. Well, so while we're talking about it, would you share a little, just a bit of your VeeFriends story? Like, did you see VeeFriends 1 and that's how you found book games, or what was the first second touch?
So last year It's a longish story. So last year I ran into an old friend who has been crushing it in his business, and I asked him how, and he was like, "Oh, hit up this coach." So I went and got a business coach, and that guy handed me a book, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. So I started following him super heavy. He's got a daily podcast, and one of his podcasts, I can't remember when it is. I'll have to look it up, but like it was like middle of the year, maybe like Halloween time. He had Gary V as his guest. And Gary was so just electric, and just the way that they were bouncing with each other was just amazing. So I just and he was talking about his book games. Book games had already happened, the actual sell of the books.
Yep.
So he was talking about all that. I think that was the premise for why he was on the show, was covering that story. And so I just dove into it from then. I re-upped my Twitter, which has been dormant for 5-6 years, and now it's like you were saying today, I'm like addicted to it and can't put it away.
Yeah,
exactly.
New Balance.
I didn't even know my daughter turned 14 because of Twitter. If she would have tweeted it, I would have known.
Oh, okay. I think this is a sign. I think
people.
It's a sign for both of us, maybe.
Yeah. And then so yeah, I jumped in the Discord. I met a bunch of people. People pushed me into, you got to talk to Jeremy Knows, and you got to join the VDAO. And so I kind of went through all those avenues and routes, and then I think the first thing I got actually in the ecosystem was Uno cards. I think that was the first thing that like popped after I joined.
Right, because that was in December.
Because VF1s were like really expensive, and I didn't have
$40,000.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I hopped on the Uno, and I was there when it dropped, and I was like bought 5 right away, and then I was like, oh shoot, I should have bought 10. So then I bought another 5. And I paid double shipping, but essentially that was my first mistake instead of just going all in on the 10. But yeah. Since then, I did book games. I did VF2s.
Oh, we remember book games.
I did get the wine.
There's so many sub communities within NFTs and VeeFriends, and even within like Twitter, because there's a good, I would say, 200 people who were really in book games for those couple months. And that's how I feel like I got to know you,
Yeah. Yep.
I do want to answer this question really quick. Yansar, if you have a pickleball court scene, as you do, you can pass the access, but there's no marketplace or on-chain mechanism to sell it. What you'll do is you'll go to series2.vfriends.com, really just take the link from the blog post announcement to verify, and it'll ask you for the name and email address of the person you want to verify for. So you can verify for someone else.
Yes.
And it's that easy.
Yep.
Cool. So should we get into it?
Yeah, of course.
We could spread it out a bit. We can check that a little more. I mean, I'm really excited for Cool Kicks. I'm not going to be there, but seeing the clip that they shared of the whole wall stacked with the boxes got me really excited. I was like, ooh.
I mean, I'm not like huge into shoes. I can appreciate the beauty and the uniqueness of all of them, but like that's not my game. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm just curious to see like how many people are gonna come like from the VeeFriends or from the Cool Kicks community, or like it's not exactly
special guests too. I
can't imagine
LA's an easy place to phone a friend and be like, hey, sweet guy, and surprise some people. I feel like roughly 1,000.
Wow.
Could show up.
Now you're terrifying me, because I can't imagine that.
I might be really overshooting it.
I can't imagine that street or that business holding that many people.
Well, it can't. No.
Like I'm driving
closer to 100, but every see, Train is like, I'm staying away, and she's not the first person I've heard say that. If you're not there early, it's going to be very difficult to find parking in that area. So if you're close enough, you're probably going to want to take a car. But also, I feel like it's going to get congested really fast. That Flexing Fox situation for the pre-party should be chill, because you can cut the line. But for people who are just going general admission, I feel like I can't wait to see either. It could be 150 or like 550 people.
Yeah. Do you know what the time is though? Because I've only seen it 11 to 1. So what's the actual early access?
That's a good question. And Corso probably has the answer. He's in the room. I think it's 11. It's right on the dot. Like it starts it, and then there's, I think, half an hour. Corso confirmed 11. Can you confirm? Is it 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour?
I was told there's a separate line.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. Because you'll probably get like an email confirmation or something.
Yeah. My email confirmation didn't come through. It was a little weird. So I had to talk to who's the guy you had on yesterday? Danny D.
Daniel D. Yeah.
Yeah. And he confirmed that I was on the list and all that. And he's coming. So we were like, excited to see him, all that stuff. So
yeah. Corso thinks it's going to be about 30 minutes. And I don't think I read that anywhere. That just feels like the right amount of time.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it was in one of the videos or something.
Yeah.
I kind of remember a 30-minute little Q&A hangout time with Gary.
Bailey's doing neck rolls, so we should probably get started. This is boring.
Are you so bored?
No.
Actually, I appreciate that. I got a good crack out of it a little bit.
Yeah, I posted to your little thing about what'd you do this morning, and I did a little booty shaking out in the backyard because of you.
It helps, right? It's literally one of my favorite things because it serves two very simple purposes. It gets you moving, and it's a little uncomfortable. Like to have me say it kind of gives you that like, oh,
Yeah.
he said ass. Oh,
Yep.
he said
Yep.
a little giggle, and so it like sort of disarms you a bit, and then gets your blood flowing. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's the first pack.
Let's rip. Yeah, K-Joe's right. Let's rip.
Open it.
You go first.
Me go first. This is the first one. I've never done anything like this, so let's see. Camera center. All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Number 9. YOLO. Sorry, guys.
YOLO Yak.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
That's my timer. I got to take something out of the oven, but
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So should we just sit here and be totally silent and make it awkward? I'm just kidding, guys. What's going on? Corso, I don't know how to get into the YouTube part of this to see if there's any more people, but because I can't see. Anyways, yeah. So who's going to Cool Kicks? Who am I going to see there?
Oh, wait. I forgot to turn off the oven.
What's up? Thanks for dropping in. Not awkward. Sweet. Okay. Joining in. Lee's in here. How's it going, Lee?
I'm back.
Lee's at work. Shout out to Lee.
So, Kalau, what's awkward? Oh, did you say that you were awkward, Dom, while I was...
I was like, when Jeremy's gone, I'm just going to sit here still. Like, I don't know what to do. Oh, I should have shouted out my shirt here.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Manifesting. I like that.
I got that from Steph and Manny, I think is the...
Yeah, VeeFriends News.
Yeah, they did a trivia, and I was in the trivia game, and it was one of those things where it's like a mobile-based game app where you they ask a question, there's a timer, and you have to click it.
Yeah, I think
I actually won. I actually destroyed because of you, and honestly, to go even further, I was driving on the freeway in traffic while doing it, which I know isn't good, but it's pretty impressive in my opinion. And that was all because of my Jeremy Knows knowledge.
You're
Not
welcome.
I know, not good. I know.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't teach
But
an almost
please
driver.
don't ever do that again.
Almost driver just learned a bad lesson.
Yeah.
Can I open this one?
I've also been in a lot of car accidents, and I would just really rather that not happen to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Accidents are bad.
It's that simple.
All right, Bailey.
All right. Right turn. The Uno cards.
Back to the Uno cards. Bailey is going to open a box now.
Okay. If anybody's going to pull the Gary B, it's going to be Bailey.
I bet. We got Turn Tick.
Turn Tick.
She's a little further away from the camera.
That's awesome. I'll grab the blog post too so we can take a look.
Yeah, I have the tier 1 off here to the side as well. I'm trying to look at it. But yeah, Bailey was she was the one with me when I revealed my my V2s and got this empathy elephant that is my PFP.
Yeah.
And then the next pull, I think, was the patient pig. That's my. I got those two big dogs right off the bat. And she was with me as well when I revealed my friends list spots to know how many I got. I got 5 out of 15, which was freaking amazing.
That's fun.
Anyways,
all right. Box number 3. We've got a tier 4 and a tier 3 so far.
Oh, I didn't cut the tape good enough on that one.
Where's my wait. What do we got?
I'll give this.
Oh my god, an instruction booklet!
I'll give this one to you guys. It's upside down too. It's an 8.
Polar bear. Sweet. I love a new card.
Yeah.
We love
Yes.
the diversity of cards.
Yes. I've seen some full on breaks with so many repeats. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gives it good because people can trade them, right? Like a trade game.
Yeah, there's always
I have a bunch of polar bears and you have a bunch of puffins. We can trade. Go for it. You want to hold it closer?
Need to cut it.
I can't find my kazoo. I'm honestly surprised because it kind of lives here now, but that's all right.
The mouth kazoo. I don't know the cards well. Ooh, she got a cheetah.
Nice. Charming cheetah. How charming. Oh, how charming. Looks great.
Yep.
The cheetah is low-key one of my favorite characters.
I know. I've heard you say that. That's I like it. I lean more towards the names, the words, the attributes.
Yeah.
Than the characters. I think I'm more attributes, and then my secondary would be like the actual artwork or the, if it's a cool character. Like my son loves dinosaurs, so pulling a dinosaur today would be amazing. But
yeah, dynamic dinosaur. It's right there. It's right here in this box.
Oh yeah, you already saw it. I gave you this sneak peek earlier.
Oh my god, it's shiny. What do we got? Robin.
Resourceful Robin.
Nice. That was box number 6?
3, 4, 5. 5.
Box number 5. 5 different cards. I love that.
Yeah. I told you Bailey's lucky. She's got that Gary V luck.
Tier 3.
Yeah, so like if I'm looking at the cards, like I like the resourceful Robin. I cut them all. They should be cut.
Yeah, it's fun to have sort of different barometers for looking at them. Yeah, like ranking them based on their quality versus their artwork versus maybe their executions.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging the resourceful and
all right, Bailey.
Positive porcupine.
We're gonna hit a B today, and I dare say it's in this box.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll say that on every box, but this one it's actually right.
What'd you get?
Polar bear.
Another polar bear. There's our repeat.
Okay, I'll get.
There's our repeat. You can show it off. Polar bear.
Diamond 8.
Diamond 8. Okay.
Dun,
What is this
dun,
one?
dun.
6?
1, 2,
6.
3.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
That's number 7.
I think she's right.
No, you're right.
I'm
You're right.
seven.
Sorry, I'm horrible at counting. I don't even know how old you are again. What is it? 12? And 7. That's
that
a lucky
the
number.
pheasant?
That's a
Faithful
lucky number.
pheasant.
That's a lucky number in this house.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the one that's the weird one, right? Like where on the
Yeah, where it doesn't match.
log it says 4. So
Yeah.
is that did we figure out that the puffin is then 4? Was it a
No, I think
swap?
I'm inclined to think it's the other way around, that the number and background is correct and the character is wrong. And that it's changed or something. Like I think that's a tier 4 and Faithful Pheasant's meant to be lower. Just because we've seen
we've seen
people
so
who have
many-
like
so
40
many
boxes get
pheasants.
a lot of pheasants. Oh, Corso just corrected me. It's actually the background is wrong. So that means that the Faithful Pheasant is tier 3.
Wow, that's crazy
Got
because
it.
there's so many of them.
Nice. I'm really glad. I appreciate that little bit.
Always appreciate Corso.
Shout out to Corso.
Corso.
I should start saying shout out to Corso as much as I say don't share your seed phrase. It's that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Corso and Jeremy knows. I don't know.
Thank you.
2 other people, like who are the other people? I was thinking about that the other day. Like who are the heavy hitters, the MVPs in the VeeFriends? If Gary V's up there, of course.
Oh,
Put you Corso up there as well, man.
oh, dude, I think there's like a couple dozen of us now.
Yeah. I guess I'm
who are like available and there to help. Like I think about Alyssa, I think about Cohen.
Yeah,
the list and really present for a while now.
Mm-hmm. This is
it also depends on like which group.
You guys should see the desk right now. It's just like I'm just trying to organize, but it's a mess.
Dun, 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 dun,
Waiting for the B, Bailey.
dun.
What is it? You got to tell them. It's a 7
It's
again.
another pheasant.
It's that faithful pheasant.
Faithful pheasant.
So I was saying 7's lucky number in our family because my wife's birthday is 7/7, and so is Bailey's. They were born on the same day,
Wow.
July 7th. Okay.
You have the same birthday? That's so special.
Yeah. It's kind of a super long story, but they were. She was essentially she came out on the birthday.
Gary B.
Best birthday present ever. This is the second to the last box, actually.
Gary B.
Open. I need to cut it again.
Come on. Everybody Gary B in the chat. Everybody throw some magic out. Bailey pulls a B. Bailey pulls a B. Bailey pulls a B.
Not opening.
Bailey pulls a B.
Shake it.
Bailey pulls a B. Bailey pulls a B.
It's stuck. There it is.
That was intense. Be better, B.
Oh, Dom, you got it.
What is it? I peacock.
Peacock.
Oh,
Peacock.
sweet. Practical peacock.
Yeah.
New card.
Yep. New card for us.
I wanted it so badly. It didn't even take much. I was so gullible on that one. So this is the last box.
8.
I'm rooting
Is
for
it?
you.
Where's my other card?
You've
Oh,
had a
shit.
great pull so far, though.
I shelved one.
Either
I
way.
accidentally shelved one.
Magic.
This is it, Bailey.
Bailey's pulling a little Van.
Oh, man. Bailey, you're pulling junk today. We haven't even got a single tier 2.
Oh,
I should fire you. Just kidding.
I love that she has no idea who Vanna White is, and yet
She's doing it.
Or do you? She's
No,
doing
I
it.
don't-
Yeah.
I would say she doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Vanna White used to be the showgirl for what was that show called?
The Price is Right?
The Price is
No, not
No.
The Price is Right.
No, not
Jeopardy. No. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Third-
Yeah.
Third time is a charm.
Thank you, Dalton.
What's up, Dalton?
All right. Last but not least,
The
Uno
Gary
pack
B.
number 10.
You got it, Bailey?
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
suspensing
she's
them like
literally transmuting the card before she pulls it. We need the B. Come on, we need the B.
Peacock again.
Again.
Okay, another peacock.
Yeah.
Bravo.
What's up?
Bravo.
How many do we have?
So we
It's
have
rare. But
pheasant, peacock number 1. God, this camera, dude. I think it's because I have like the left-right situation, you know?
yeah. It takes some getting used to.
Cheetah,
Awesome. I like him a lot.
polar bear, the robin,
Robin.
the polar bear again. Oh, moving to the screen. Tick, and the pheasant again, and the yellow yak. So we got 2 pheasants, 2 polar bears, and 2 peacocks.
You might be able to trade some of the duplicates for a dinosaur.
Yeah. If anyone has a duplicate dinosaur, I'm definitely looking for a dinosaur. I don't need the Gary B, but
That was a great break. I'm glad we squeezed it in.
yeah. Thank you, man. I told you I'm getting my compete and collect cards. I'm getting 3 out of the 8 Monday and Tuesday, but then we're going on our end of summer vacation for a week or so, and then when we get back, I'll try to arrange for those to be broken with you.
Yeah.
This is fun.
It's gonna quickly start to become a little bit of a logistical.
Yeah. I was thinking about that when you were talking in the spaces today with Noob, that like about your life right now and having to like straight your priorities. And I was thinking, yeah, probably because these guys text him in the morning like, hey, you want to do a box break in 20 minutes? And he's like, yeah, of course, I'm addicted to it. Let's go. When it's like you should be. When it's like you should be going to get a suit or something.
It's not that though. People are very considerate of my time in this community. I need to be more urgent about my own time. I let a lot of time slip through my fingers, whether it's scrolling or like, sometimes researching dead ends, but more so I just like, I haven't been on the same fire. I've been more like maintaining the swell and I'm trying. I it's easy to make excuses, but I do sort of view while I'm in a little bit of a dip of my own in output, that for the best possible outcome to happen, whatever that might be in any situation, speaking generally, that more than one thing has to come in alignment for it to like really flow in the easiest way possible. Like right now, it's not getting easier for me to like build the platform and put the content in the right places and iterate and be creative. And I really attribute that to my own lack of personal art form. You know, like I really like took on the content as my creative outlet, and now it's coming to a place where I have to do more personal cultivation for it to be easier to actually serve the community in the way that I can imagine and dream up if I had like tons of help and super time management. But that's not who I am. So I'm like trying to like hack away at it by making it more fun. Like the conversation we were having today about being in the comments, that's exactly what I was doing for months and months. And it doesn't dawn
more of the dirt work.
The dirt work, yeah. And like it's still fun. Like I'm still enjoying all of this, which is why I say like, and the box breaks are a bit of a blessing because they give me something consistent. Like, yeah, that's huge value. Like 20 of us together to like celebrate and fun. But
it's a lot of fun.
But I'm like, I kind of feel in a way like I'm doing a similar thing that markets do. Like I'm tapping resistance. Like I keep coming to a lot of momentum, and then I don't actually break through. You know, then I got to come back down. I got to consolidate, and I have to like reevaluate how I'm using my time and like where, like the TikTok thing. TikTok could totally let me break through.
Yeah.
But buyers and sellers of me, my own personal buyers and sellers are negotiating the price, and they're like, actually, no, we want to get better at
spaces. We want your
health. We want to get better at exercise. You know, we got to cultivate supports down here before we can go higher. And that's, I know that was a little bit of an overshare, but like that's actually how I see it. So on all of that is to say, like, I'm glad you hit me up, and I'm glad we made it happen, because I think the more of these box breaks we do, the more that it's easier for us to have meaningful connections at VCon.
Yeah.
You know, because you're in spaces a lot, so a lot of people will recognize you by your PFP and by your name, but now we have an image of your face, and like that really matters. So at least it matters to me.
So I agree. I love all that. I'm trying to get more up there on spaces and stuff like that, but you know, like I said, I'm a little nervous. This is weird for me. Strange.
Tomorrow, but I won't be at the Cool Kicks event, but Don will be there. So Al.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, Corso. Jan.
So should I take any of these to Gary to get signed?
Sure, why not? For sure, your duplicates. Right?
Yeah. I was kind of thinking of like a little zig when they zag, and I was thinking of just going and getting like my two favorites, but like in the core version.
Absolutely.
Like
so here's a little balance we don't know. To your point about how many people are going to show up, how many cards is he going to be able to sign?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
because you have the Fox access, I feel like you can push for more than one card, but I wouldn't come up with a stack of 10.
No,
I mean, it's up to you. I don't think I would do that, because is it? I mean, if it's just for the arbitrage, if you're gonna do you want to sign them to keep them or sell them?
I don't know. I'm so on the fence with all that stuff. You know, like I have a couple of things, and like even with the unbroken boxes, like I'm not like a big flipper or an eBay person. So, but I'm also not a collector. But it's probably because I have never really found anything like, and this space is kind of giving me a little something different. Like that's part of it. That's part of the fun in it. It's giving me something that maybe I never had before. I don't know.
I had a similar thought this morning because I got to break that box yesterday. I still have it here on my desk, which I love. I got to break this box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it actually belongs to my brother. He minted one BF2 and he shipped it here. So he got it an epic dialed in dog, a very rare 555 fan, and a couple other characters. And I like them. It's cool to see them. But I listed them on eBay, and I had this thought, wow, if this sells, I listed it kind of high, kind of low. It just depends.
Yeah.
You saw I listed the
Yeah, it was hard.
$35.
I couldn't tell if that was high or low because when I first thought, I was like, that's low. And then I looked at like the solds and I'm like, oh, maybe that's high.
I don't. It's not quite like a fire sale low. I would say it's more middle of the road because the Empathy Elephant core is like 25 to 35 average sale. The very rare is the one that makes it a deal because the dialed in dog, it's a more middle of the road character, but most epics have been selling for over $400, $300 to $400.
Yeah.
So I priced it closer to like $450 or $500, and then the very rare for $200 it basically makes the Empathy Elephant a gimme. But you have to be willing to pay $500 for the epic, right?
Yeah. Did you open yourself to offers? Like, have you gotten any offers?
Yeah, I've got an offer for $5 and for $200.
You didn't take the
but
five?
I auto declined any offer under $300.
Okay.
Like like I said, I think I said I would let the dialed in dog go for $550, but I think I would let all three go for $550 because I had this thought. I was like, this came for free. I'm not buying and selling things to flip. I've sold actually a bunch of stuff around my house. We made like $800 in the last month just selling stuff around the house.
Yeah, I need to do that.
And it's just crazy to me to think that like if you're really dedicated and with a little luck, you could get this free box and start your flipping journey and sell your rare cards for, more than you could sell a closed box for.
Yeah.
In the case of this one, I could sell them, buy another box.
Yep.
Stash away $200, and then
pull that one of one,
and then go for another box and make another $200 or something. And it with a little luck, you could do that a few times. But even just to think like, okay, now I have $400 that I can throw at something that will flip a little easier, or like maybe not be a big flip, but somebody out there is going to actually have had one book game token, won the raffle, scrambled money together to mint, one VF2, not get anything crazy, but get the free box and flip the box for more, and then flip and flip and flip. Like the massive execution would be like they go from that free card box to a CryptoPunk, right? And like we know that's possible. It's not easy and it takes a lot of time, but we know it's possible. But even like to think that you could flip this box into like, I don't know, a month's rent or another VF2 if that's what you want, or even a car if you take a longer timeline. That kind of blows my mind, especially for people like me and you who aren't actively flipping. Like it's not in my bones to do that.
It's so hard. It's so hard to think about.
Yeah. I end up donating a lot of stuff that I know would sell for a few bucks, but I don't put in the time to do it because it doesn't come easy to me.
Yeah.
This
is a cool little card in the deck.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through the whole thing to see what was. I haven't seen the cards yet.
Yeah, I saw it at the VeeFriends Cafe, but I forgot that was in there.
It's interesting.
Bailey, do you want to jump in before we go?
Say bye. Say hi. Plug your company. I'm just kidding.
You have a company?
No, it's just a joke, man.
Oh, I was wow.
She was thinking about it. She does those little like rainbow looms bracelets and she sells them to friends and kids. So I was telling her like, because I've been taking the Gary V wisdom and trying to like, dad talk it into her, and she's just like,
"Is that true, Bailey? Is that true?"
You can say yes.
No.
You're under oath.
It is. I don't know. A lot of things my parents said about me were not actually true. Like, no offense, Dom, but like, there's a lot of times where my mom or dad would say something about me to their friends or people we were with, and I was like, I don't really agree. But I was also a teenager and
well, I joke around a lot, so that's that's the other thing is like half of what I say isn't true. Anyway, so I know you know that. But she definitely doesn't listen to me at all. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
be
probably
honest.
never
Just be
ever.
honest. You're under the oath of the bowler hat. Everything has to be true.
Dom, I feel like you have a lot of great ideas for my brand. I feel like you just
I don't know
listen
what
to
it
my
is.
content and you're like, you know what Jeremy should do?
I just enjoy you.
I
You're fun.
appreciate it, man. I see you.
You're a clown. You make me laugh, like even when you're not trying to, man. Like you do your job well.
Thanks.
Like even when you're going on your rants, and I'm sitting there going, man, he's talking for a long time. But then I'll come back in and I'll be like, well, he's actually really hitting it right now, real hard. Like I don't know who talks more, you or Lightbulb, but you know, simulcasting both of you guys going on a monologue would be really interesting.
That's a very interesting insight. I know I can be pretty verbose.
Right? I'm always back texting people like, hey, is Lightbulb going to take a breath? Is Jeremy going to breathe right now? But you breathe. You take pause.
Sometimes.
But you guys are funny in Twitter Spaces. I love everyone. You guys are all hilarious. Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Well, hopefully this will encourage you. I know you've been wanting to get on stage more. I know you come on, you can.
Yeah. It's funny enough as I totally can. I just sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want to go in right now. Because like most of the time when I'm in spaces, I'm in traffic. So I'm just alone in my car anyways. I don't know how the noise and the wind will affect the microphone, but I'll try to.
Sure. Usually a Bluetooth helps with a lot of that. What's up, Danko? Danko says, let's go. Cool. Right. So I think we'll call it. Have fun where you're heading to next. You want to show off the cards one more time for folks who jumped in late?
Yeah, so I got the 2 pheasants, 2 of the polar bears. We got 2 of the peacocks. Oops. 1 Mr. Yak, resourceful robin, and then I got the tick and the cheetah.
Nice.
Right. Yep. That's my 10.
Well, have fun tomorrow, man. And thanks for
I'll put some posts and some photos and stuff like that on there, and I'll be seeing a bunch of people out there. It's going to be fun. I haven't met anyone in real life.
Oh yeah, this is your first. Cool. Like, you're gonna love it.
You're meeting Sal DeGuardia, like.
Wow.
There's other people. I'm just blanking.
I think Sal's going to be there. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of folks.
Dalton, were you going to be there? I couldn't remember if Dalton.
Dalton's not there.
No, he was.
Dalton's on the East Coast.
I'm bad with names. I'm sorry.
There's quite a few people going to be there.
Yep.
And you will have no idea. You'll be in the crowd. You'll be like, who's who? You know,
just gotta spot the VeeFriends shirts because I'm sure they'll be there.
The VeeFriends shirts, yeah.
All
right, man. Well, I'll chat with you soon, and thanks again.
See you guys. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Bailey. There you have it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back shortly. We're actually going to be back tonight with a number of box breaks. Derv has 3. I think Lee's got another box that's coming in the mail. So that'll probably be closer to 7 or 8 p.m. Pacific, 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern to let some folks get home from work. Wow, should be fun. We haven't had the mega rare hit at all on the channel, and so I'm convinced that the more of these box breaks we do, the better chance that somebody's going to get it, and I'm excited for it. So, Uno breaks. Hope you enjoyed. Congrats, Dom, and for anybody who's going to Cool Kicks tomorrow, have a good time. See ya. Bye-bye.